Welcome back to another video. It's Friday, and you know what that means.
It's time for Top Fuel Teachers.
Thank you to Richard there from the Metropolitan Police Roads and Transport Division for today's intro. We met him down at Brands Hatch for the truck racing, had a nice chat with him. So this is the Easter holidays now, and Chris has got the week off, so you're going to have to put up with me for this video. And obviously we've not done a lot to the cars, but we do have some progress on the WRC Focus, and we have a couple of bits of other news, maybe some deliveries. Yeah, so watch this. So we had a delivery turn up this week for the WRC car, and that was from the wonderful people at Team Dynamics, the wheel suppliers, and the legend that is also Matt Neal, ex-British touring car champion. So we had a package from them. Now, in this delivery as well was this wonderful poster that you see behind us that Matt Neal has in fact signed himself and wrote a lovely inspirational message to our students on. So let's have a little look. There's the poster from 2005, and if you can see it there, is the inspirational message that Matt Neal sent to us. So thank you, Matt, we appreciate that. Let's go and have a look at what else we got sent. So as you all know, at the Academy we do like a banner as well, and included in the parcel, the package we got, was this amazing Team Dynamics banner that we've put up over our tyre changing bay. So before the students broke up for Easter, we did manage to make quite a bit more progress with our WRC Focus. We've been getting it ready for wrapping, sanding the high spots down, the lacquer peel, just basically preparing the bodywork for wrapping, which is going to be happening next week. DC UK Customs and Scotty are coming down next week to wrap this for us, so there won't be many more videos of the looks of it until June, when we reveal it at the Octane show. While we got bits of it apart and that, we gave the vents here a quick coat of black paint just to make them look better because they were a bit weathered. We've also, as you can see, we've cut the windscreen out. It was broken along the bottom and cracked anyway, so we need to get a new one, and well, we will, but we cut that one out because again it's going to make it easier when we do the wrapping. We've, like I say, sanded it down as much as we can. We got one of the wheels on at the back because we were just measuring up, because like I said, we had a delivery from Team Dynamics. Now there is one of the delivery items. Now we're going to keep it under wraps, under cardboard, whatever. We're going to keep it under wraps until we reveal the car. Different style of wheels for this than what we had, the RS5 spokes, but I think once the wraps on, the livery's on, with the wheels, it's going to look absolutely fantastic. So once again, Matt Neal, all the guys and girls at Team Dynamics, thank you very much for what you've done for us for this car. Now, while we're on the thanks, we'd also like to thank Emma at Stapleton's, who is a rep for Maxxis and many other tyre brands, because she has actually given us a full set of 4 brand new Maxxis tyres to put on our new wheels. So this car will be rocking a brand new set of wheels and tyres and livery. It's going to be so fresh, we can't wait to get it on the road. Now, there might be a lot more happening between Rally Sport Rally Sport Engineering Academy, Top Fuel Teachers and Maxxis. So keep your eyes on our videos because we'll be making all the relevant announcements when things progress. But we might be getting more tyres for some of our other cars as well. So like I said, stay tuned. There could be some big things happening. But at the moment, as we've also, with this one, we've got the dashboard out because it was easier for us to cut the windscreen out. We're going to sort all the wiring out. The seats are just sitting in there at the moment because I was tidying up. But the floor is all getting cleaned up as well by the students. So we'll be painting the inside of it white soon. Our spare wheel is with Josh at the moment, and that's getting powder coated white. So that will look nice and fresh as well. I'm sure we can find a tyre to put on that. Now over here is the ST170 engine out of that. As you remember, we were doing a cam belt. As you can see, we've done the cam belt now. We haven't got the auxiliary belt back on it yet because, like I said, I want to lose the aircon pump and put a shorter belt on it. So I need to measure how long the belt needs to be and then order one. We've also now got from Motor Parts Direct, new oil filter, cam cover gasket, exhaust gasket and oil. So we'll be giving this, and spark plugs, forgot them, we'll be giving this a bit of a service before it goes back in. Now we have got to drop the gearbox off because don't know what's happened somehow, but the plate has slipped a little bit because there's a very thin plate between the engine and the gearbox. Well, that slipped a little bit and we can't get one of the bolts in, so the bolt weren't in there anyway. So we've got the bolts loosened on the gearbox. When the students come back, we're just going to drop the gearbox off, sort out whatever the issue is and then put it back on. Then we'll be putting the engine back in. We've changed the gear cables because one of the ball joints on the gear cables was worn and it weren't staying on properly. We've also now got our unions for the hydraulic handbrake hydraulics, so we can now start plumbing the metal brake pipes, the copper brake pipes into the car, through the brake bias valve, then to the handbrake and then to the rear wheels again. So we'll still have our cable handbrake, but we'll obviously have our hydraulic handbrake for hill starts, as we know, because it'll just be easier. And also it'll look more like a rally car interior because that's, you know, what we're going for. So yeah, loads of work to be done still. We're still fairly confident we'll get it done in our deadline time. Next week we'll probably have a video where we're in progress of wrapping it, but like I say, I'm not going to give too much away. But Scotty will be here, so we'll get some footage of Scotty working hard because I don't think there's any proof of that anywhere. But that's how it is at the moment. It's in progress. Oh yeah, other thing, we've got our holes cut now in the bumper, in the bonnet, and also in the boot. We've now got our holes cut for our aero catches, so that will just tidy up the looks of it a little bit more. We're still going to need to extend the exhaust tip a little bit so it pokes through the bumper a bit more, and these bits here, if you can see them, we're going to alter these because the rear bumper is a nightmare to get on and off with these bits here. So we don't want to scratch the bumpers up once they've been painted because they're getting painted, so we're going to redesign that. Still haven't got the spoiler back yet from Brian, but there's no hurry on that and he knows that. He will be getting the light pod, the roof scoop, the bumpers, the bonnet vent and the grille surround. He'll be getting them soon as well to be painted once we've got a colour code of the wrap. 2-colour wrap it is. So once we've got a colour code of both bits, we'll get them over to Brian and Brian will paint them for us. While there's the dashboard that's out, as you can see, and while we had the exhaust off, I don't know if you noticed in any of our other videos, if we even showed it, but the exhaust was painted blue anyway. So we had some V8 VHT, very high temperature paint, and we just give it another blast of blue. So tidies it up a little bit. It's a bit bright, but hey, looks all right in our eyes. So yeah, that we've got to carefully put that back on once the engine's all back in and not chip it, scratch it. And we'll be cooking on gas, so to speak. So plenty of work has happened to it and still a lot more to be done. We've got our new wheel spacers turned up to get rid of the old style ones. And we've also had 2 new blue harnesses turn up for it. So obviously, as you know, it's going to go blue and white. So lots done to it, and lots more to do to it. Students are absolutely properly engrossed with it. So yeah, we will be cracking on once they're back after Easter. Now in other aspects, once the WRC Focus is done, we will be getting our BMW in and starting on that project. Now, I did say that we were going to build that as a drift car. I might, or we might, have had a little change of mind with that now. And we might not be going down the drift car route. It'll still be drift capable, but won't be a full-on drift car. We're going to build it as a show car. Now, a lot of you, when you see it, will know what we've not copied, but based it on. There's a very famous E46, and we're going to base our car on that. Won't be a quick process. There'll be a lot of bits we've got to get for it, but it's going to be amazing. Like all our other cars that we turn out from here, it's going to be amazing once it's done. So once the WRC's done, the BM will come over. We'll start doing videos on that as well. And we'll see how we get on with that. Anyway, if you got this far, thank you. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next week.